hey James, what's going on?
Hey Tom, how's it going?
Oh, it's going well. You know, I'm kind of in the middle of something, but, well, actually, now that I have you, because I've got some time, I've got this great idea. It's like an app, and you can chat while you're on the toilet, and we'll call it Poop Chat. What do you think?
Wow, that seems like a really great idea. I'm in.
Yeah, I think so too. It's an awesome idea. But you know, we're really going to need some money to get this venture off the ground. You know, you've got so many different types. There's angel, there's crowdfunding, there's VC. You know, I like crowdfunding, you know, like Kickstarter. But what do you think? The different types of funding run the gamut from crowdfunding to strategic investors with everything in between. However, there are key considerations when determining what source of funding is best for you. And most important are likely the stage at which you're at, whether you're founding a new venture, you're in the growth stage, or hoping to become public, as well as the value added by the investor, whether you would like a network and experience and mentorship of a venture capitalist or a limited level of involvement of an angel investor.
I think angels and crowdfunding could be good, but I think ideally we would really like to use a VC. We could really use their network and their strategic advice.
Yeah, I think the mentorship from a VC would also be a great thing. There's a lot of different kinds of VCs, and they're all a little different. Which one do you think we should go to?
I think we should go to Jacob and Giselle Partners.
Oh yeah, I've heard of them. They're really good. What are you going to do if we don't know the answer to one of the questions?
Well, in 276, one of the things I learned is if you don't know the answer to a question, you just need to be honest and say how you would identify, or reach that solution. But more importantly, what are we going to say in this pitch?
Well, I think that the most important thing during a pitch, what I learned from 276, is to have a compelling story. So don't worry, that's in the deck. So let's do it.
Welcome, guys, to Jacob and Giselle Partners. We're a VC with a $100 million fund that we've collected from several institutional investors, including San Francisco Public Works. We're looking for some interesting opportunities to invest our money in.
We invest in mainly consumer technology companies. We care a lot about the founder dynamics as well as the unit economics of the business. So with that, go ahead with your pitch.
Hey, Giselle and Jacob. We're really excited to be here today. I'm Tom.
And I'm James.
And we met in MS&E 276 a long, long time ago. But we've kept in touch, and we've decided to bring together our talents to make this awesome company.
So our product is for college students who use their smartphone on the toilet.
It's a really great and funny app that allows people to communicate around them while they're doing their business.
It seems like kind of a smelly opportunity.
I agree. Please tell me your unit economics. Unit economics are valuable in order to find out if a venture is profitable on a per-unit basis. If it is, that means that the upfront costs may eventually be paid back. Per unit often means per customer. Importantly, customers are users that pay. In this case, costs to service non-paying users may be considered marketing costs. In order to model the unit economics of a business, you should calculate the revenue, cost, and profit, or surplus value, per customer. You can calculate other measures of success based on your unit economics. For example, payback period, which is the number of months it takes to pay off the cost of acquiring a customer and begin generating profit from the account. Your unit economics may also help inform you on how to increase customer lifetime value and decrease customer acquisition cost.
So we offer two different versions of our product, a free version and a premium version. And we've determined our cost per user is around $2.76 for our premium users. Factored into this whole calculation is the cost of servicing our premium users as well as our free users, which we see as a marketing cost.
Our revenue per pooper is about $4.70, and that's from a combination of our exclusive poop emojis as well as our poop badges for when you do a great job.
So it all sounds well and good so far. Could you tell me who sits on your board of advisors currently?
So you've probably heard of two of them, Tom Byers and Trevor Loy, but we also have a third seat filled by David Mad Money Hasselhoff.
Man, that's a great board of advisors. Now let's talk about company control. Would you guys rather be rich or king?
Oh, I haven't thought about that yet, but there are a lot of pros and cons. What do you think, James?
I think I'd rather be rich. I'm looking for a quick exit. There's a couple other ventures I think I could start. But Tom, what do you think?
James, money's great, but I really like leading the team. Like, I built this company and I really want to remain in control. That's the most fun part for me, and that's what I want to do.
But Tom, unicorn, billion-dollar valuation.
James, we'll talk about that when we get to the term sheet.
All right, fine. But maybe it's time we get around to the ask.
I think you're right. So what we're ultimately looking for in order to develop our platform and this company into all that it can be is $5 million at a $20 million pre-money valuation. And that's because I really want to stay in control of this company, but that's what we need to make it work.
Thank you for that pitch. We will discuss amongst ourselves and get back to you shortly. Welcome back, guys. We've drafted this preliminary term sheet. Why don't you go take a look?
Thanks, Gino.
Whoa. Fully participating at 3x?
Liquidation preferences are essentially a way to add downside protection for investors, and they span everything from non-participating to fully participating to having a cap on participation rights. And essentially, it determines what your waterfall will be. In our example, based on our proposal at 3x full participation, Jacob and Giselle will get $15 million payout, which is 3 times their original $5 million, plus the 20% of the company that they own thereafter, since they have full participation. And this cap table is crazy. According to our waterfall, we'd be left with practically nothing.
The waterfall chart, a useful tool for both entrepreneurs and investors to use when it comes to time to consider potential payoffs under various liquidation event scenarios. The chart produces a cascade of payouts to all shareholders based on previous liquidation preferences and equity holdings of all common stockholders in the company. The waterfall chart helps both parties understand what they stand to gain under any future funding rounds and can be used to help make decisions, navigate explicit terms, and set investment or exit return targets.
I understand. We're willing to negotiate on some of these terms. But based on what we saw from the pitch, we're kind of interested in your founder dynamics, and we'd like to move on to discussing board composition.
Yeah, the board is super important for us, but so is control. So we'd really like to have 2 board seats, with leaving you guys 1, of course.
I think a good compromise is for us to have 1 board seat and for you two to decide amongst yourselves who would take the 2nd board seat, with the 3rd seat being left for the shareholders. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I think I could be okay with that. I think we should go ahead with it.
I think so too. Let's go ahead and sign.
Thank you. Gentlemen, I'm glad that the negotiations worked out and we could come to a reasonable compromise.
Pleasure doing business.
We really look forward to working with you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited, so gonna get to scrapping. Go pop it for a plan, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan, drop it for me. I'll rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies. Lobster tail for dinner. Julio served that scampi.
Hey, Giselle and James. I'm Tom. I was thinking about James.
Okay. 2 different versions of Poop Chat. A premium version and a free version. And the free version offered,
We have great revenues from our poop badges as well as our... I don't know, James?
I think I'd rather be rich. I'm looking for a quick exit right now. Tom, unicorn, billion-dollar valuation.
Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like.